Hey there, let's talk about weight loss, but maybe not in the way you usually hear about it. It's so much more than just hitting the gym or cutting carbs. Think of it as a whole body, whole life process. Diet and exercise are definitely important pieces of the puzzle, no doubt about it. They probably account for about a quarter of your success when you combine them effectively. They are the foundation, but not the whole building. Here's a part often overlooked: quality sleep. Getting enough good rest is incredibly powerful. It can contribute another significant chunk, maybe around 25%, to your weight loss journey. Sleep helps regulate hormones that affect hunger and metabolism. But the biggest piece, the real game changer, is consistency. Showing up day after day, making those healthy choices repeatedly. That's where the magic happens. Consistency makes up the largest portion, potentially 50% of your success. This is why the core strategy isn't about relying on sheer willpower every single moment. It's about building sustainable habits that make healthy living feel natural and automatic over time. Habits are your superpower. So, where do you even begin? The very first step is often finding your inspiration. Maybe it's seeing someone else's fitness journey, looking at old photos of yourself, or simply wanting to feel better and have more energy. That initial spark of inspiration is fantastic and necessary to get you moving. But it's also important to acknowledge that inspiration can be strong but temporary. It's a starting fuel, not the engine itself. Step 2 is setting goals, and this is crucial. Your goals need to be measurable and realistic. Instead of lose weight, try lose 10 pounds. Make it something you can actually track. Your goals should also include specific deadlines. Giving yourself a time frame, like lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months, adds accountability and helps you plan. Step 3 is developing a detailed plan that is genuinely achievable for you. This means outlining specific changes, like I will eat a protein-rich breakfast daily, or I will walk for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Now, let's talk about making things easier on yourself. A huge part of success is setting up your environment, so the healthy choice is the easiest one available. Remove obstacles to doing the right thing. Prepare in advance whenever possible. This could mean spending an hour on Sunday doing meal prep for the week, or laying out your exercise clothes the night before a morning workout. Reduce the friction. Conversely, make it hard to access or consume junk food. If it's not in the house, you can't eat it impulsively. Put tempting treats out of sight or in inconvenient locations. This isn't about deprivation, it's about creating a system that supports your goals. You're designing your environment for success, not relying solely on willpower in the moment of temptation. Think of it as setting future you up for a win. When you're tired or stressed, having healthy options ready and unhealthy ones hidden makes a world of difference. Let's be real. There will be challenges. Anticipate and prepare for temptations and potential pitfalls. Know your weak spots. Is it late night snacking, office treats, or social events? Willpower is definitely important, and you'll need it sometimes. However, it's not an infinite resource. Relying on willpower alone is like trying to run a marathon on just one energy gel. It will run out. This is where practice comes in. Practice saying no to excuses. Practice walking away from bad choices, even when it feels difficult in the moment. Each time you do, you strengthen that muscle. The ultimate goal here is transforming those healthy actions into automatic habits. You want to reach a point where choosing the apple over the cookie or going for that walk doesn't feel like a huge internal battle. The amazing thing about habits is that they become easier over time. What feels like a chore initially can eventually become something you do without thinking. And yes, it can even become enjoyable. Okay, let's get practical about tracking your progress. Weekly weigh-ins are a simple and effective way to see how you're doing. Don't obsess over daily fluctuations. The weekly trend is what matters. Another powerful tool is taking progress pictures. Sometimes the scale doesn't move much, but your body composition is changing. Pictures help you see those visual transformations over time. Understanding the concept of a calorie deficit is fundamental for fat loss. It simply means consuming fewer calories than your body burns over the course of the day or week. This forces your body to use stored fat for energy. Online calorie calculators can be a helpful starting point to estimate your daily calorie needs for weight loss. They give you a baseline number to work with based on your age, weight, height, and activity level. However, these calculators provide estimates. You'll need to adjust your calorie intake based on your individual results and weekly weight changes. If you're losing weight consistently, you're likely in a deficit. If your weight loss stalls for a couple of weeks, it's a sign you need to make an adjustment. You can either reduce your daily calorie intake slightly further or increase the amount of physical activity you're doing to widen the deficit. Now, calorie counting works for many, but it's not the only path. You can lose weight effectively by focusing on the quality of your food, not just the quantity. A great way to do this is by eating more minimally processed foods. Think foods that look close to how they were found in nature. These are generally more nutrient-dense and less calorie-dense. Actively avoid junk food, chips, sugary desserts, and foods with lots of refined carbs like white bread and pasta. These foods are often high in calories and low in nutrients, and they don't keep you full. Instead, swap those unhealthy foods for fruits, vegetables, lean protein sources, healthy fats, and whole grains. These provide fiber, nutrients, and satiety, helping you feel full on fewer calories. Another strategy is to eat only during designated meal times and avoid unnecessary snacking throughout the day. This helps control your overall calorie intake and can improve your body's ability to burn fat. Utilize additional tips like drinking plenty of water throughout the day, as it can help with satiety. Avoid liquid calories from sugary drinks, which add calories without filling you up. Use low-calorie swaps for ingredients where possible. Eat high-volume, high-fiber foods like vegetables, which fill your stomach with fewer calories. Consider exploring intermittent fasting patterns if they fit your lifestyle, as they can help manage calorie intake. Increasing your protein intake is also highly beneficial. Protein is very satiating, meaning it helps you feel full longer. Plus, your body burns more calories digesting protein compared to fats or carbs. While diet is often the biggest driver of weight loss, exercise plays a crucial supporting role. Incorporate a mix of activities like weightlifting to build muscle, which burns more calories at rest, walking, and cardio like jogging or cycling. Beyond structured workouts, simply being less sedentary throughout the day makes a difference. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, clean your house, stand up and move around regularly if you have a desk job. Every bit of movement counts. Finally, let's circle back to sleep. Prioritizing good quality sleep is non-negotiable for sustainable weight loss. Poor sleep disrupts hormones like ghrelin, which increases appetite, and leptin, which signals fullness, making it harder to control your eating. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. It impacts your energy levels for exercise, your ability to make healthy food choices, and your body's hormonal balance crucial for fat loss. Treat sleep as a vital part of your weight loss plan, not an optional extra. You've got this.